It's easy to see why you'd want a vacation to Far Cry 3's Rook Island. It's sunny and tropical, you can hang glide over hills, boat around the sea, ride down zip lines, mingle with the locals, and... Hey, is that a bunch of cocaine? Oh, wait. Murder, drugs, pirates, kidnapping, human trafficking, gunshots. Oh, God! Rook Island is terrifying! And you're gonna take the whole place for yourself. Reclaiming Rook Island from an army of horrible people while rescuing your missing friends is extremely satisfying. The goals here aren't as politically ambitious as Far Cry 2, but Far Cry 3 achieves what it sets out to do just as well. In that respect, it's a sequel worthy of the franchise, and an excellent open-world adventure game in its own right. Where Far Cry 3 succeeds most over its predecessor is in its personality. In Jason Brody, we have a main character whose motivations change who he is in a believable way. Far Cry 3 is about power, growth, and greed, and it accomplishes this without letting go of Far Cry 2's greatest values. Both are about constantly overcoming tension, fear, and vulnerability with merciless violence. Where Far Cry 2 is about being caught in the middle of someone else's war, Far Cry 3 gives you a side to fight with and a reason to do it. A psycho pirate named Voss has killed your brother, kidnapped your friends, and runs a slave trading operation on Rook Island. It's dark stuff, and Voss is an awesome villain to make it happen. He's a volatile sociopath, and one of many unforgettable characters in Far Cry 3, all of whom stand out because of their excellent performances.
I feel like that's only an Italian thing. Only Italians can say that.
Even if you don't like certain people, you're not supposed to. Jason and his vapid friends behave exactly like the young and dumb kids they are, but it's Jason's evolution that really sells Far Cry 3. As he tries to save his missing friends and get revenge on Voss, Jason learns survival skills and starts to love killing. And playing the part of a man who's losing control of himself is an interesting role for players. No spoilers, but Far Cry 3 digs into some dark, really uncomfortable territory. The narrative, as simple as it is, will keep you cringing and wondering what else these characters are capable of. Far Cry 3's music has a large hand in helping make players feel during important moments too. During combat, it's high energy and builds up the action like a shot of adrenaline. In somber moments, pianos and atmospheric melodies bring down the mood.
I'm here because of you.
The electronic tunes aren't at all what you'd expect from something that looks like this, but it fits the themes of fear and madness beautifully. Something else that should poke and prod at your emotional regions is, well, all the killing. Far Cry 3 has always been a tactical shooter that thrived on giving players an enormous number of opportunities to attack. The more you kill, the more ways to murder you'll unlock, and the better Jason starts to feel about his slaughter streak. He goes from not sure how to use a weapon to gaining XP for kills, then chaining machete kills and firing a pistol from a zipline. The worse off he is mentally, the more fun Far Cry is to play. What's more engaging than action here is exploration. Rook Island is an amazing place that's not just big, but dense too. There's so much to find that not only rewards you with loot and money for new guns, but tells you about the world too. All of this plays into what is easily one of the best open world and first-person shooter campaigns I've ever played. Multiplayer, not as excellent. It feels as forced as it does old, and it only does what other shooters already do better. All without anything that makes Far Cry unique and interesting. You attack, defend, protect, kill, and get upgrades. We get it, Far Cry. You're a first-person shooter with multiplayer. That's great. It's a totally serviceable adversarial multiplayer, it's just not exceptional in any way. And even with the detailed map editor, it's hard to make a map that saves the sterile competitive design. The separate co-op campaign is pretty unspecial too. It's uneven and often imbalanced, but with enough friends, it's an amusing distraction. Trouble is, if you don't have at least 3 of the 4 player slots filled, it's a miserable grind to kill wave after wave of guys in fairly linear spaces. There's no exploration and the objectives are repetitive. Plant a bomb here, defend this, kill them. It's amusing for a while, but eventually it wears on you.
Because now you want me to kill you is to erase you completely. It's okay.
Come for Far Cry 3's incredible campaign, savor its expansive world and interesting characters, and stay for the multiplayer if you're desperate to keep killing pirates in the jungle. Even then, starting the story on a higher difficulty will feel like an entirely new Far Cry experience. Nothing ever unfolds the same way, and your options in combat are so varied that you'll want to try going around, up, over, under, or straight through instead of whatever plan you had last time. All of this makes Far Cry 3 a great game, but the fantastic performances, chilling character arc, and psychotic themes are the reasons it's one of the most special shooters since, well, Far Cry 2. For more videos, articles, and awesome Far Cry everything, zipline over to IGN.